In the class, you will see subject as well as a predicate. Subject is a doer, a one who does an action. Predicate is the part of sentence that gives information about the doer, about the subject. For instance, you may see the cat is sitting on the window. The cat. This part is a subject, and remaining this part of a sentence is the predicate. Okay, hope you get it. Now here, this part will give you the meaning what the subject is doing. If you read the predicate, you will get the information about the subject.
Dependent clause is known as indefinite clause in IELTS. Dependent clause is known as definite clause in American English. Dependent clause is always followed by subordinate conjunctions. So that's why dependent clause is also known as subordinating clause or subordinate clause. Dependent clause begins with if, and that dependent clause is known as if clause as well. When, rarely people use dependent clause as a when clause as well. It neither can stand alone, and that's why it cannot be a sentence by itself. It cannot express complete meaning. Even though it has dependent clause has subject as well as predicate, it gives not a particular, not a specific sense of meaning like independent clause.
Independent clause is known as main clause in Bremen Martin, principal clause in Oxford English Grammar. Independent clause is known as indefinite clause in American English. Independent clause is always followed by coordinate conjunction, or simply you may say connectors. Dependent clause is also known as coordinate clause as well. Apart from standing alone, it expresses complete sense of meaning. Here, whenever we read independent clause, it sounds like a simple sentence. I is a subject and will give you is a predicate. The combination of subject is combination of subject and predicate. How? This part is I am playing PUBG. Here I is subject and am playing PUBG is predicate. It has only one class. Which class? An independent class. For instance, here I live in the USA. Here it is a sentence, but another fact is, what is it? Which type of clause is it? An independent clause. Compound sentence is consist of two or more than two independent clauses by using coordinating conjunction. For example, here you can see I had gone to home. This one is first clause and that is independent clause. Here you may see coordinated conjunction. I ate lunch. You may see Jake and Rose has visited Paris. First clause. Which one clause? Independent clause. They visited Cairo. Second clause, an independent clause. They have just visited New York. This one is third independent clause. Plus sentence, it has only one dependent clause and one an independent clause besides subordinating conjunction. Now it is your thought if you put dependent firstly and then independent. Even though if you want to put independent first, you may, and then you have to put dependent clause. Note, subordinate means unequal importance. Independent clause give you exact information, but dependent clause gives you extra information. Here, for example, if I were affluent, I would help poor people. In the beginning you have to put dependent clause and later you have to put two independent clauses. and while using two independent clauses you have to use connector or coordinate conjunction. How? Let's see. When she wakes up in the morning, she eats breakfast and she goes to office. Here you may see this one is dependent clause and this one is independent clause, and at the end is independent clause as well, and here you can see a connector.